Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Philip and today I got an important message for all of you who's been trying to save energy. Now I'm all for saving energy and improving the environment of our planet. But if you are doing it the wrong way and on the wrong things, this can be dangerous for you and even lethal.
Energy prices.
You can get the infection by inhaling bacteria through water sources like showers and air conditioners.
Oil prices have doubled, coal prices have quadrupled, and natural gas is now 7 times more expensive than early last year, according to the IMF.
One person is dead after contracting Legionnaire's disease.
Cases of Legionnaire's disease. Back in 2016, guests who stayed at the World-Marked Kapa'a Shore Resort on Kauai got sick. There are at least 2 confirmed cases.
A typical family will be paying more than $4,000 a year.
The disease usually develops 2 to 14 days after exposure, and symptoms include cough, fever, and headaches.
Breaking heat, parts of Europe are going dark. It's just the latest fallout from the continent's ongoing energy crisis driven by the war in Ukraine.
An unexpected health threat lurking in the water supply, Legionnaire's disease.
With energy prices soaring in much of the world,
outlines a situation where cold, still weather might push demand up.
To the energy crisis.
The hidden danger lurking in bathrooms.
Any home could be at risk.
The discovery made when Flinders University researchers took samples of water from showers from a mix of 68 newer and older Adelaide homes. 3 out of 4 tested positive to Legionella, the bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease.
Along with the rising cost of energy, governments are tackling record inflation and
high energy prices and record high inflation.
Now you may be wondering what lowering your energy cost has anything to do with the Legionella bacterial. Well, the answer is simple. Right now in the world we have this big energy crisis. People are trying to lowering their energy consumption. And by doing that they are trying to lowering their temperature in the houses, and they even try to mix with their water heater by lowering the temperature. And here is the dangerous part. You see, Legionella can survive in our water system. It can survive in air condition and even in hot tubs and spa. When it comes to hot tubs and spa places, there has just been a case here in Sweden where they have been found Legionella bacterial in the hot tubs, and they had to close it down. The article didn't say where the bacteria came from, but the common thing is where the bacteria is coming from is from dirt. That means if you have a water leak in some houses or in the street, and they have to fix the water leak, they have to cut the pipes. And when they are cutting the pipes, they have 2 loose ends, and that increases the chance to our water system to get exposed by this bacterial. If you're one of those people who are naive and thinks that this will never happen to me and I got everything under control, please hear me out. Because the numbers are showing that we have a bad trend going on in the world. The numbers are pointing up. Just in the United States, we can see that it has increased from year 2000 to 2019 or 18, it says here on the chart. But it's up to 10,000 cases every year. And even some experts says that this 10,000 cases can be more. This article says it's about 6,100 cases in Legionella disease were reported in the United States in 2016. And we know now that up from 2016 to 2018, it increased up to 10,000 cases. And it says here, however, because the Legionella disease is likely to be underdiagnosed, this number may underestimated the true incidence. Dr. Paul Edelstein, a Legionella disease researcher, has estimated that more than 100 cases of Legionella disease could occurring each year in the US. And by the way, if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button and send it to a friend so you can spread the word how dangerous this can be. So if you're one of those people who has been lowering your temperature on your water heater, please don't have panic. Just go back and increase the temperature to 140 Fahrenheit. That's plenty enough to lowering the chances for the Legionella bacterial to increase in your water system. So please, if you are mixing with this stuff, take the temperature on your water and double check that 140 Fahrenheit in your water heater and around 130 Fahrenheit in your hot water where you are draining it. When we're in my kitchen, I just want to give you a small tip. If you are one of those people who are making your tea water with hot water from the sink, please stop doing that. Because what you are doing now is that you are exposing yourself for high concentration of copper. And that, my friend, can be very dangerous in long term. The one thing we haven't talked about, but I think you guys got an idea how you can get this bacterial in your body, is that it is something you are inhaling. And the bacterial is traveling in water and by small water particles, or you can call it steams. By breathing in the steam or the small water drops, it can come down in your lungs, and the symptoms is very like the flu. The only difference is that the flu is a virus and the Legionella is a bacterial. Now, to summarize all of this, I've been talking about one action you can do to lowering the chances for the Legionella bacterial to increase in your water system. You can do several other things too. One thing is that if you have your own water well, you can check the filters and you can check the levels of the chemicals you are putting in your water. The chemicals can kill the bacterial. Now, another action is that if you have old pipes in the house that doesn't serve anything anymore, that could be like if you had an old bathroom and you have removed the bathroom and cut the pipes and just plug them. That, my friend, is a perfect Legionella pocket for them to hide. And these pockets can be a good safe haven for the bacterial to increase. Another action is that if you have a big real estate building, or you have maybe a big farm with a lot of different buildings and the hot water has a long distance to travel before it can be drained, you can pull a pipe, extra pipe that makes the water circulate in your hot water. And by doing this circulation on your hot water, it prevents the Legionella bacterial to develop, because its water is moving all the time, and it also prevents the water to get cold, colder, which means that the water won't be, the temperature will not be lowering, because it's always a circulation on it. Okay guys, that's all for today. I hope this video gave you some value, and if you have family or friends that are renovating their houses or apartment or real estate, or you have friends that are trying to save energy, please spread this video to them so they get more aware about the Legionella bacterial. If this video only saved one life out of this 10 or even 1,000 cases just in the United States, I'm more than happy that I made it. There are plenty of other stuff that you can do instead of lowering the temperature on the water heater. The next video I'm gonna make is about 5 things you can do to lowering your energy cost in your home. So I hope I see you guys soon, and until then, take care and have a nice day. Bye!